Hi, hello, it is me, your favorite chaotic they, August, and I am here finally to bring you guys another video. I would just like to say, I apologize for dropping off the face of the earth. I thought I could handle managing a service dog in training while YouTubing, and it turns out for the first, big portion of their life, service dogs require a lot of energy. So I just decided to drop YouTubing to make it feasible to teach my service dog in training Banksy what he needed to know. And now I'm ready to get back into YouTubing because he's at a place where I feel like I can YouTube and train him at the same time. And now I'm ready to share, I guess, with you guys, and that's what this entire video is going to be. So for those of you that don't know, let me give you a little bit of background on Banksy. I got him when he was 8 weeks old from a shelter. He was brought up from South Carolina out of a puppy mill situation, and I was at the shelter. I met 7 other dogs, and then there was Banksy. And I immediately met him, we clicked, and I pretty much adopted him the same day. He was such a great puppy. A lot of the work in the first half of his training was making sure he was up to health standards and properly vetted and also socialized, so he didn't bring the trauma of his puppy mill situation with him. And then once I knew he was okay and he was doing well, then I could teach him service tasks and start the service dog training portion of things. And so from there, he has learned 7 tasks since then, and he helps me so much greatly. We're just a great handler dog pair already, even though he's only 6 months now. The fact that he is just tasking every day and doing things for me every day that can make me better, and I can tell that I'm better, is gratifying after everything I've put into him. So far, Banksy has blown my mind every step of the way. He has exceeded my expectations in learning tasks, learning expectations. He is such an intelligent puppy and so ready to please that training has been pretty easy sailing. We do have a few hiccups, a few things he needs to work on. No dog is perfect, but it's gotten to the point now that I can take him into places to shop with me and stuff, and that is honestly a great privilege because I can tell shopping is easier with him, shopping is more functional with him, that type of thing, and it works really well. And I can tell long term he's going to be a great service dog for me. When he's off duty, Banksy is honestly a super cute, playful pup that has his chill moments and is goofy. He makes us laugh every step of the way, but also as soon as he's needed, he snaps into working mode. Even if the vest isn't on, he can tell when I need help. I think one of the hardest things for us has been the fact that people question his validity as a service dog all the time. Either A, they say you don't look disabled, he can't be a real service dog, upon which I have to remind them not all disabilities are seen, some are internal. And then the other thing that really gets people going is the fact that he's not a program dog. And under ADA law and other federal equal rights disability laws, owners reserve the rights to train their own service dogs. And oftentimes it helps create better bonds, and tasks specific for you are made more specific. Programs teach general tasks, but you can teach them any specific task you want if you owner train them. And it's great if you take it seriously like me and you use your resources wisely to create a well-rounded service dog that is medically task trained and behaves well in public. But also on the flip side, that law allows people to fake claim service dogs, and I never want to fake claim a service dog, so I always make sure Banksy is on point. And a lot of people oftentimes will just borderline almost harass us in public because I don't look disabled or he's not a certified program dog. They will literally follow us around, ask me to prove my disability, ask me to prove he's a service dog by making him do a task, and that's all illegal and that's all borderline harassment. And it's difficult for us. It's really hard, and it's frustrating. It's discouraging at some points, and honestly, all I can say is disabilities are not seen, and I'm sorry I don't have $50K to spend to train a dog and get it certified. It's not needed. He is well behaved. He knows 7 tasks. just please leave me alone in public. If you see me with him, you're going to cause an episode. Okay, so that is the end of this video. I tried to film it in a slightly different way so you guys weren't just sitting here listening to me talk the whole time. Let me know how you guys liked that. Because I plan on doing more service dog stuff in the future, and I want to format it in a palatable way, if that makes sense. Also, if you guys have any questions about Banksy or service dogs or anything else, drop those down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them as best as I can. And buckle up, because you guys are definitely going to see more of Banksy and definitely see more of his service dog journey and more of my journey as a handler. I will see you guys with a future video very, very soon. And until then, stay funky, stay fresh. Bye!